Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. I am so excited because I have a super cute palette to share with you today, and it is this one right here from Nomad Cosmetics. This is their Route 66 palette. Look at the cute postcard they included in here. I love it. And then on the back are some more details about the palette. And then I'll also get into the cause that they're supporting because, as you know, every time Nomad Cosmetics releases a palette, they give back to a certain charity that represents the palette. Let's take a peek inside Route 66. This is going to be an 18 pan palette full of beautiful mattes and shimmer shadows. I really do enjoy the Nomad Cosmetics formula. I always like that they seem to give us a nice combo of warm and cool tones, so hopefully you all appreciate that as well. You do get a full-size mirror over here, and it's your standard cardboard packaging. Now, this palette is going to retail for $49. I do have an affiliate code with Nomad Cosmetics, and I believe it is Steff. Excuse me, and I believe it is Steff or Steff 10. I think it's Steff. I'll put it, whatever it is, I'm going to put it down here, and that's going to save you 10% off of your order. This is not limited edition. It's going to stick around, they said, for at least a good year. And this palette is going to drop on, I will tell you right now, I believe it is May 5th at 11 p.m. CST. I just want to confirm that detail real quick. Yes, May the 5th at 11 p.m. CST. So super excited. I hope you guys are too. I know a lot of you collect Nomad Cosmetics, and the cause that they are supporting is the Nature Conservancy. And their work is to maintain the health and the iconic prairies of the U.S. So thank you, Nomad Cosmetics, for sending me this palette. And thank you for supporting our local charities here in the U.S. I'll be creating 2 full looks with Route 66, so let's get started right now. Now, I've already primed my eyelids with the Beauty Bay eyeshadow primer. And I'm wearing a teal dress to work today. And look, we got some teal in here. And you know, I love brown and blue together, but we just did a brown and blue look. We also just did a like peachy look. So kind of feel like I'm going to be repeating a few looks from the last couple videos, but you know what, that's okay. And this shade is definitely a bone color shade, so I can use this in or on the brow bone as well. I think I will do maybe kind of like a brown smoky eye and pop it with the green or the gold. I don't know, but I feel like I'm gonna start with these 3 shades right in here. If I need to go down to this one, then I will, but the first shade I'm going to start with is called Gemini Giant. And I'm taking Gemini Giant on a Rephr 15, putting this in the transition area just a little bit, get my bangs out of the way, just a little bit above the crease. Now in a Rephr 13, I'm going in with the shade called Go West. And I'm going to be applying this directly into the crease. And then we will deepen it up a bit with the darker brown shade. Some of you asked about Sister. She's right next to me, looking out the window, looking at the birds, wagging her tail. She sees something out there. I don't know, maybe there's another cat out there, who knows. But she's been all over the place because I am kind of rearranging my home, like my living room and my extra bedroom that I used as an office. And so everything is like new to her right now. So she's jumping and climbing and, you know, inspecting. So yeah, that's what's going on. Now with that same brush, I'm going into this shade On the Road again. I'm going to apply that just to the outer corner to add some depth and dimension. Okay, now let's do something for the, actually let's do something for the lower lash line. Well, should we do that? I kind of want to wait and see which shimmer I want to play with. And I'm kind of looking at this green one. That just looks so much fun. And then so does the blue. Oh, and then the pink. How am I going to decide? I think I have to use the green. This one is called Rest Haven. And I'm applying some of my Moira glitter glue to the lid. Now I'm taking my What's Up Beauty R110 to apply. I think that green looks so beautiful. I'm just going to touch up the dark brown that's on the outer corner and a little bit into the crease. All right, now for the lower lash line, I'm going to try this shade right here. This one is called Roy's Diner on a rougher 26. And I'm going to try putting that right in here. And then I think I'll go in with this shade over here. This one is called Scenic Byway. Same rougher 26. Just like that. And then I am going to, I'm going to do one more thing before I hop off camera. I'm going to use that bone shade that's in here on the brow bone. So on this little BH Cosmetics pencil brush, I'm going in with Road of Dreams. And we'll just use that right here to highlight. All right, guys, I am going to finish this look off camera. Just add some mascara, some liner, all that good stuff. I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 1. Okay guys, so here is the completed look number 1 with America's Route 66, the new palette from Nomad Cosmetics. A little Essence black eyeliner on the top lash line. The lime green liner in the waterline is from LA Girl. It's a pastel eyeliner and it is in the shade, I think it's just called Lime. What is it? Magic Mint. Does not look like a mint. It looks like a lime to me. For mascara, I will be using the KVD. This is their full sleeve mascara. I believe this is their tubing mascara. And this is a look. I love the way it turned out. I will do a check-in when I get home from work so you can see how everything wore. But so far so good. And then tomorrow we'll create a second look, but it'll be in a few seconds for you guys. Hey guys, so this is a 10-hour mark with my first look from the new Nomad Cosmetics America Route 66 palette. And I think it looks great. I thought this was a fun color combination, a little bit neutral, but still a fun pop of color with the green. I didn't have any creasing. I didn't have any fallout. All is well. Now let's get started with look number 2. All right, guys. So let's get started with look number 2, Nomad America Route 66. I am wearing kind of like a light pink dress today. I would have really loved to have played with this shade, but I don't know how well that will work with what I'm wearing. I might have to clash a little bit today in order to continue trying this palette. I think I'm going to start up here with this yellow shade. This yellow shade is called End of the Trail, and then I'll see where I go from there. I'm taking the shade on a Refer 15. You'll see that I'm starting right here in the inner corner, and then I'm just blending it upwards above the crease. Now on a Refer 13 Max, I think I'll go into this shade right here. The shade is called Scenic Byway. And I'm going to work that a bit on the outer corner, but also start blending it into the crease. All right, now I think I'm gonna add a little bit of this dark brown. This one is called Cadillac Ranch. I'm just gonna focus it kind of on the lower lash line, but also right there towards the bottom of the inner corner, or I'm sorry, the outer corner. And I'm using a Rephr 13 Mini to start applying. This is like the teeniest little blending brush, and I'm so glad Rephr created it. Remember that Rephr brushes, they make wonderful Mother's Day gifts, and Mother's Day will be here in what, less than 2 weeks? So start thinking. Start thinking what you're gonna buy for your mama, or if you are a mama, start thinking about what you want. And I love how this is like almost turning purple. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to keep using this little brush, but I think I'm going to go into the shade over here, Go West. I feel like I used that shade yesterday, but that's okay. So there'll just be a few shades that I don't get to use in today's video, but hopefully I can do a palette revisit video with this and use especially this beautiful blue shade, use this shade here. All right, now for shimmers, this will match my dress almost perfectly because it's like a rose gold dress. So I think I'm going to go in with this one. This one is called Winslow. I'm just applying my Moira glitter glue right to the lid where we're going to add that shimmer shadow. Now going in with my Morphe M124 to start applying the shimmer. That looks so, so pretty. I felt a little bit of fallout. I might have picked up too much on my brush. Now I'm just touching up that blue-green shade that I had in the crease. And then I'm going to also touch up that really dark matte brown that I did in the outer corner. Now I'm just adding a little bit of the glitter primer right here to the inner corner using my Rephr 03. And then I'm going to choose a shimmer to apply right in this area. And I think I'm gonna go with this one here. This one is called Gateway Arch. And with that, guys, I'm going to finish the rest of the look off camera, and I will be right back to show you the completed look number 2. All right, guys, so here is the completed look number 2. I love the way this look turned out. I think it turned out really well. Same everything from yesterday with the exception of the lower waterline. I went in with this little kind of like a stick eyeshadow stick from Profusion, and the shade is Copper. And that's what I have going on. I love it. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. I have some things I need to get done after work. So let me just go get dressed, kind of fix my hair, and then I'll be right back and I'll give you guys my final thoughts on this new Nomad Cosmetics palette. All right, guys, so after creating 2 looks with the America Route 66 palette from Nomad Cosmetics, I love the cover art. They always do a really good job with their cover art. This is your typical cardboard packaging, and then inside you get a full-size mirror and you get these beautiful 18 shadows, a mixture of matte and beautiful shifty shimmers. I think it's a really pretty color story. I am dying to use the hot pink, so I'll definitely have to use this palette in an upcoming video. But everything that I've put on my eyes yesterday and today has performed really well. I have no doubt that this look is going to hold up all day as well. But I do like the browns with the peachy tones in here. And then the fun pops of shimmer like with the pink and blue and green. And then I like this kind of muted section over here with some lighter tones. Nomad always does a really good job of just varying their shades. They usually do some cool tones, mid-tones, and warm tones in their palettes. And I think this is a very representative of that. And the main thing I love about Nomad is that they always give back to a cause. So a certain percentage of their proceeds go to benefit a unique charity that represents the area. I did want to point out America's Parks palette. This one has since been It is no longer in production. I forgot what I was going to say. But it's no longer in production. It's since been retired. That's what I was going to say. But this is what America's Parks looks like. This is definitely more a yellow-green palette. You have a little purple there, some brown. This is one of my favorite palettes from Nomad Cosmetics. Unfortunately, it's no longer available, but you can get Route 66 over here and add that one to your stash. And of course, this is a 15-pound palette. Route 66 is going to drop Monday, May 5th at 11 p.m. CST. My affiliate code Steff or Steff10, it'll be flashing down here, will save you 10% off of your order. If you're a collector of Nomad Cosmetics, this is going to be a no-brainer for you, and I hope you enjoy your palette. If this is going to be your first experience with Nomad Cosmetics, I think you're picking a good palette to try the brand out with. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know which look was your favorite. What do you think of the color story? Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Y'all have a great day or night wherever it is y'all are at. Stay hydrated, drink that water, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.